Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to get into 15 minutes of quick stretches using the chair. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to help heal and serve people in the most appropriate way. I do a combination of intuitive work, yoga, and of course oracle cards, and then you might have seen quite a few puppy videos that I have, and I love dogs. So today, before we get started, we're going to be using a chair. I am traveling right now, so I'm using the best I can for a chair. I recommend that there is no handles. These ones have just kind of mini handles. Find a stable chair without any handles that you can use. And we will go through some gentle stretches to get ourselves moving today. And we're going to go from there. Today, I also wanted to pull with our practice. We're going to practice breath work, get some intention, and do some stretches. I thought I would pull from my Yogi's Guide to Intuition Oracle card. So we'll see if we can adjust one of these poses, whatever the pose is, into being part of our practice today, what the divine guides would like us to focus on. So make sure we got our chair. We're gonna get ourselves set up, make sure we have some space around us this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And let's ground those feet. So we're going to place our feet flat on the mat or floor, whatever is under us. Make sure those knees are over the heels. Let's spread those toes wide and ground them. We're going to sit up tall, lengthen through the spine. Imagine someone's pulling us right from the top of the head. So we got that beautiful elongation through the spine. Shoulders are back, away from the ears. Tummy is activated. Let's start by getting into our breath. We'll do a simple breath work, breathing in for the count of 4, and then we're going to exhale for your count of 6 or 8. We always want the exhale to be longer than the inhale, so let's do that 3 times. So sitting tall, take that deep breath in. You can close the eyes if that feels good. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that moment at the top. Let's exhale for 6, 4, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it at your own pace, because my pace might be a little bit faster or slower. Let's do that again. Another deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a moment. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more time. Another beautiful deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that moment. And exhale for your count of 6. Let those eyes be closed or find that non-moving spot. We're going to take a moment to check in this morning, afternoon, evening. Notice how we're feeling at this moment. How is the body feeling? How is our mind? And whatever might come up, without attaching, let's bring it in with the next breath. And consciously with our mind's eye, let's let go of anything we don't need for the next few minutes. If there's some distractions, some aches, and something in our body, we acknowledge it. And then with the exhale, we let it consciously start to dissipate. Take one more breath in and feel yourself being clear and relaxed as we let that breath go. Let's set our intention while we're here. And again, as we've done, if you've joined me before, we want to set an I am grateful statement. So something about being grateful and having gratitude today. So whether it's just being grateful that we got up today, grateful that we have some food, grateful that we're doing some movement, whatever it might be, let's make that a positive statement today. So in our mind's eye, again, you can close your eyes and you're going to see the words come up. I am grateful for, and then whatever it is. My connection to the divine guides. I am grateful for. Let's see it one more time, those words. I am grateful, and whatever it is that we want to put that little bit of gratitude into, and then let that all slowly go. Let's really feel that attitude of gratitude. So with that next breath in, bring in that love, that authenticity, that idea of gratitude, and bring it right to the heart center. And really feel yourself being grateful for whatever it is that you are grateful for this moment today. I am grateful. And then imagine surrounding it with all that energy of love and gratitude. Maybe curl the corners of our mouth up as we smile. Because the reality of this reality is it's very short. And the more that we can be grateful for what we experience, what we do, and having that attitude of gratitude, the better this life will be for the short time that we are here. Because we don't know. We have no idea what's around the corner, even later today. So let's come into that beautiful energy of gratitude. Really feel that heart space start to expand. Feel that love. Maybe send some gratitude to people around you. Maybe some family, some friends, co-workers, anyone that might need that little bit of love. So as we breathe in, really imagine all that energy is coming right to the heart center. And as we exhale, we're sending out that love and that appreciation to those people, whether we're close to them or not. Being grateful that there are people to be in this experience with us. And let's get a little bit of movement going, and then we'll pull our card and see if we can integrate that into our practice today, depending on what the pose is. So let's sit up tall. Again, we've got some space between the back of the chair and our spine. We're lengthening through the torso. We'll take a deep breath in, reaching those arms overhead. Take that beautiful deep breath in. And then with the exhale, we're gonna gently fold over the legs. So keep those feet flat to the floor, keep the seated bones grounded in the chair. We're gonna gently fold over the legs, let the head be heavy, let the hands reach towards the floor. Maybe they reach the floor, the mat. They might not, no big deal. Let everything go. We're going to gently ragdoll up, so keep your chin tucked as we slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae back into that seated position. Let's do that again. Another beautiful deep breath in, bringing those arms overhead, keeping those seated bones grounded. Let's exhale as we gently come forward into that forward fold. Let everything go. On the inhale, let's come to flat back. Hands on the shins or thighs, coming to tabletop. So imagining that back, the spine is completely flat, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, let that go. Keep the chin tucked. Let's come up once again. Slowly coming up through to seated, sitting tall. We're going to do that one more time, going into that forward fold, and we're going to add a twist. So let's take that beautiful deep breath in, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, gently fold over the legs, letting everything go, releasing. On the inhale, we're going to place our right hand between our feet. We're going to open up that left arm. Now, depending on your flexibility and how everything feels this morning, maybe the arm just comes out to the side. Maybe we can start to have that arm come towards the ceiling. You can let the gaze follow, whatever feels good. Deep breath in, and then exhale, let that hand come down. We'll replace it, so this time that left hand comes between the feet. We're gonna inhale as we open to the right, let those arms come out to 90, maybe towards the sky, let the gaze follow. Deep breath in, and exhale, letting everything melt forward. Keep the chin tucked. We'll make our way back up through to seated, sitting tall. Let's do a little bit into the arms, and then I will pull the card. So let's stretch it out. We're gonna bring our right arm up to shoulder height. We're gonna gently hug it across the chest. So start to feel that stretch into the shoulder, into the upper back shoulder area. Deep breath in, lengthen. As we exhale, start to gaze over the shoulder towards the right side. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe imagine we can pull that arm a little bit closer towards us. One more breath here. Keeping with that strong core and that beautiful elongation with the spine, we'll come back through center. We're going to stack our elbows and come into our eagle arms. So maybe the back of the arms just only touch as we stack the elbows on top of each other. Maybe the hands can interlace, not super important, but we want to get those elbows up to shoulder height and imagine someone's pulling them away from us. And that beautiful stretch into the upper back, into the shoulders. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. Let's bring in our attitude of gratitude. I am grateful, and whatever it was that we said at the beginning, I am grateful for my body. I am grateful for the people around me. Let's take one more breath here, and slowly release those arms. Take a moment, shake it out. Let's do that on the other side. We'll bring the left hand up to shoulder height, gently hug it across the chest, feeling that stretch again to the shoulder, neck, upper back area. Deep breath in, and then if it feels good, gazing over the shoulder. Deep inhale, exhale, maybe imagine we can hug that arm a little bit closer. One more breath here, keeping with the strong core, belly button to spine, just making sure we're still sitting tall, we're not using the back of the chair. And exhale, back through center. Let's stack those elbows, bring the hands to touch if that feels good, or maybe we can interlace them, bringing those elbows up to shoulder height and imagining someone's pulling those arms away from us. That beautiful stretch into the upper back, shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Imagining we're getting those arms pulled further away as we take another deep breath in. And gently unwind, release. Take a moment, shake that out. I see I've got a comment here. Subscribe. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you subscribe, and I will subscribe to you when I come after this after. So sitting tall, let's continue by finding out what pose, and there's messages attached to these poses, do the guides want for this beautiful Tuesday, whether it's our morning or evening, wherever we're at. What is the message that the guides have for us, or would like us to focus on, like that, what pose? Wow. We got the message of the eagle pose. So I'll show you this. We did the eagle arms, so we will do the eagle legs, but this is a standing pose. We're not gonna go into that one today. However, we are gonna continue, because we already did the eagle arms, which were these. So we will continue and we will do a seated variation with our legs. And what this one talks about, this card, and doing the eagle pose, is message from spirit and signs. Now these ones I haven't used in a while, I haven't really used these, so these ones are quite new to me. So let me find the actual details here. This one says, Eagle wants you to notice the messages that are coming in. Spirit offers signs in many ways and have symbols shown themselves. Which animals keep showing up? Random dimes you find, rainbows, flowers, birds, butterflies, lights, flickering, repetitive numbers, certain smells. A reoccurring dream. Spirit answers us. Please acknowledge and accept this message. Allow yourself to be a conduit for the signals, and ask yourself to watch for the sign and be aware of the divine, of the message from the divine. So the eagle pose is really about catching those synchronicities, those details, those things that repeat and that keep coming up, whether, like I said, it's a dream or repeating numbers. And if you have been following me, I did a video a few weeks ago. I've been consistently seeing numbers like 111, or to be like 1111, or 1212, or 333, right? And I've been seeing lots and lots of repeating numbers. So that's a very interesting that, we're here to look for the signs. So as that, let's come back to our sign and let's work on the eagle legs. So we did the eagle arms, which were when we were doing this and then pulling the arms away. That's our eagle arms. Let's continue with the lower body. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our right foot grounded. We're gonna bring our left leg on top. Now this is the first variation. Maybe we only cross the legs. That might be more than enough. And you might feel it right into the hips and to the glutes, kind of the lower back. Perfect, stay here. If you've got a little more flexibility, we're gonna get those toes without forcing. See if we can get the toes behind the right leg. So they're literally, we've twisted and made a pretzel. So whatever feels good. Then we're gonna sit up really tall. Let's do the eagle arms again to finish this off. So we have our left leg on the bottom, right leg on the bottom, sorry. So we're gonna have our right arm under the left. And then we're gonna bring those arms together again, let the arms come up to shoulder height. For that second time of doing this, we're getting that beautiful stretch to the upper back. Deep breath in. And exhale, close those eyes, feel the space being created, whether it's in our legs, our hips, our arms, our shoulders, wherever we're feeling it. Another beautiful deep breath in. And gently unwind, release those arms, undo the legs, take a moment, shake it out. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So we'll ground that left foot, bring that right leg over. So again, maybe we're only sitting here with the legs crossed, fine. You can also, if you can get that foot behind so the toes come back to the left side, wonderful, not necessary. This time, the left arm is under the right. And we bring those arms up to shoulder height. And again, someone's pulling those arms away from us. So for that beautiful stretch into the upper back and into the shoulders, close the eyes. Another beautiful deep breath in. And that exhale. One more breath here. And slowly unwind. Release those arms, release the legs. Take a moment. Perfect. We've got a few more minutes, so let's continue. We'll warm up our spine doing our seated cat and cow. So place those feet flat on the floor again, knees over the heels, hands on the thighs, opening up. So the chest starts to come open, the back of the head goes towards the chair, the tailbone goes towards the back of the chair. And that's our cat, our cow. This is our scared cat variation as we round the spine, chin to chest. Deep breath in, let's open up again. Let those shoulders come back, feel that stretch into the front of the body. And exhale, letting that go. Let's do that 2 more times. Another beautiful deep breath in. Let's exaggerate, opening up through the front of the body. Exhale, letting all of that breath go. Last time, deep breath in, opening through the front of the body. And letting that exhale release. Imagine squeezing out all that air and gently coming back through to seated. Let's drop our chin to our chest. So we're stretching out through the back of the neck today. So we're gonna give ourselves, we purposely wanna give ourselves a double, triple chin. So many chins we can make as we stretch out through the back into the shoulders. Close the eyes, send some breath if there is some tightness. And once again, let's come back to our I am grateful statement. I am grateful for this new day and all the opportunities. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful. Let those words go, and on the inhale, we'll gently come back up through center, and let's drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And if that feels like, that might be enough, just to feel that stretch to that left side of the neck. If it's comfortable, we never want to force anything. You use the hand of the right hand and the weight of the hand to gently encourage a stretch towards the shoulder. We don't want to be forcing, we're not jamming, we're using the weight of the hand if that feels appropriate. Let's take another deep breath in. Slow, gentle exhale. One more breath. If your hand is on your head, release it. Maybe imagine the ear can get a little bit closer to the shoulder for this last moment. And inhale back through center. Take a moment and let's balance that out. Dropping the ear to the left side, so we're feeling that stretch through the right side this time. Imagining we can get that ear right to the shoulder. Close the eyes if that feels good. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, getting a little closer. Inhale. And on this final exhale, imagining the ear can get just that micromillimeter closer for that last moment. And gently bring your head back through center. Let's take one final time. We'll do the shoulders back, so rocking one shoulder back, and then the next. And then we imagine those shoulder blades can touch behind us. We've got that beautiful elongation to the spine. The chest is open, hands are flat. Let's close the eyes as we turn in and notice how we felt after doing these few stretches. 15 minutes is not much time, but we did a little bit of movement, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of gratitude. So notice and check in, how is your mind? How is your body feeling? Hopefully the intention is a little more relaxed than it was before. And one final time today, I encourage you to repeat it as much as you can today, your gratitude statement. But let's see it come across our mind's eye. Again, the eyes can be closed or gently gazing forward. Let's see them come from the left to the right. I am grateful for my divine guides. I am grateful for each new day. I am grateful. As we let that go, let's take a final deep breath in, reaching those arms overhead. Let the hands touch, and as we exhale, we bring our hands to our heart center. Let's do a final twist, and then we'll finish with our namaste. So sitting tall, thumbs right into the center of the chest. We'll gently twist over to the right. Let the elbow go behind, let the gaze follow. We're going to use those core muscles, belly button, spine, to come back through center, lengthen. Last twist here to the left. And inhale back through center. And as always, when we finish these practices, we finish with namaste, which means the light within me acknowledges and sees the light within you. Namaste. Thank you. I really do appreciate you joining me for this quick 15 minutes of stretch. And take your gratitude away for the day and repeat it. Maybe put a little timer on every 3 or 4 hours, and when it goes off, you just repeat it internally. Adding that attitude of gratitude as we go through this time that is not easy. There is a lot of doom. My husband said I was doom scrolling here earlier as I'm looking at financial crisis, government crisis, life crisis. I feel like we are all in a crisis. And so if we've got a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and we're really in that, we're out of balance, we're out of alignment, and it's going to be difficult to function. So take that time to be grateful that you have, well, we do have a lot. And there is a lot we can do. And the reality is this is about empowering you to change your mindset and have you decide how you want to go forward. This is your reality. It's not the government's reality. It's not your neighbor's reality. It's not your family's reality. It is your reality. And it's time for all of us to step in and be these powerful, beautiful, magical beings that we are. So if you take anything away for your Tuesday, whether it's your morning, your evening, night, be empowered to be that unique person you are. Look for the signs, as the card said, as I throw in my box. Last final words. We had the eagle pose, so we were stretching through the hips and the arms, and that was about looking for the messages and the signs. So whether you're seeing those repetitive numbers, whether you are, serendipitously you see some kind of animal all the time, or a certain bird, the divine is sending us signs that this is all going to be okay. There's a lot that has to go that did not fit us. And that's the time we're in. We're in a time where there's purging of the old so we can go into the new. But we're not done purging, and it might get really bad, especially, as we're puking out all these old systems that don't serve us and have a very anti-human agenda. You have to be the human that's not anti-human. So on that note, please feel free to join me on Saturday mornings. I've got class. The information is in the description box. I will also come live again for sure on Saturday if I don't make it again before then. I've got some videos. Go check them out on my YouTube page. And again, thank you so much for joining me. And I do intend that this did assist you for at least a little bit, a few minutes of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Have a beautiful day. And until next time, namaste.